We're up significantly.
What's the percentages? Tell me.
Yeah, 30% up on deal numbers, 60% up on capital raised.
60% of capital raised.
Yes.
And so what 2017 was no slouch year either,
it was an okay year. I mean, nobody would complain, but we really are ramping up. I mean, there's a big backlog of private equity and venture capital-backed companies right now, and they're pushing to get out.
Is it because of the tax reform changes?
I think tax reform obviously helped the bottom line for a number of companies, but I think the number one reason is, valuations are so high right now. Like, how can you miss this opportunity? And I think a lot of companies are concerned the economic growth that we've experienced, that this isn't going to go on forever. So I think there's a little window rush.
Valuations are so high. How can you miss this opportunity? You mean
to sell
your stock?
To sell.
You mean unicorn across the board valuations?
Well, I look at equity markets, right? And when you're going public, you're going to get comped against your public peers for valuation.
Okay.
Wow, it is great times right now.
And you ain't seen nothing yet. The fourth quarter and the rest of this year is going to even be more probably more of an outlier than the first.
Typically our fourth quarters, also our second quarters, are really big quarters for us. I think this year the only hurdle we're dealing with is its midterm elections, right? Yeah. So there's going to be a little slowdown there in November, but I think companies are going to push through, and we're seeing a lot of those unicorns lining up for 2019.
For next year. Mm-hmm. Is it possible next year could be even better than 2018?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I really think so. Oh my gosh, the volume of activity we're doing, especially in healthcare out of the Bay Area and also out of the East Coast, Boston, significant.
All right, Santoli, let's get one foot out the door.
It's interesting because it's almost like it's been so slow in coming that, I once went back and looked at 1999. There were like 500 IPOs that doubled on day one. It's not. It doesn't feel like that at all. We keep talking about it.
You were just bragging about Clinton, and now you're saying it was all about the dot-com.
Things got a little silly.
But there was a boom and a bust. That's the issue.
For sure.
We don't have this.
We don't
and
really?
These companies are farther along, most of them.
So there's a little froth, but it's what do we call a little froth?
Yeah. I think there's
bubbles.
I think we've got a great window. I think we've got a lot of companies coming. I think what's great news is, in addition to healthcare and technology, we see fintech, real estate, consumer products, like all the sectors are hitting it off right now. And so big
business
momentum.
confidence and consumer confidence, it makes sense.
Right.
If you're confident, you come public, and all those unicorns are finally going to come.
I don't know if it's all of them. This is a pretty big pool, but I think we're going to see definitely bigger volume this year.